Ladies and gentlemen, first there was the great resignation. Now there's a thing called quiet quitting. These are people that have been burnt out on jobs and been working nonstop with little to no time off and picking up the slack because other employees are retiring or they have left. So instead of hiring new people, they are stretching the people they already have pretty thin. So Lisa Salza was an insurance claim adjuster, and she would work weekends, putting in extra hours and working holidays, during the pandemic as some of her colleagues either retired early or they decided to stay at home out of self concerns, health concerns. So her workload increased significantly, and she was given projects outside of her field such as setting up new software application. I told him, you're going to stretch me so far that I'm going to end up being in a pile of goo. Salsa is 57 years old, lives in Fall River, Massachusetts, and it just got to be too much. So in the spring of last year, I said, I'm done. I'm not going to volunteer anymore. Millions of Americans are taking a similar approach, burnout after logging excessive hours and duties during the pandemic. They're resolving to meet their job's requirement, but not go beyond. So, no toiling late into the night, no calls on the weekend, and no pushing themselves to the brink of even during regular business hours. Their determination to stick to their job description has been made possible by widespread labor shortages that have given workers unprecedented leverage over employers. Employees are saying, I'm not going to define myself by traditional markers of career progressions and success. So many workers have shifted to doing the bare minimum. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. U.S. People and Cultural Director of HiBob says, which makes HR software, what is quiet quitting? The mindset that has trend among workers. Quiet quitting, popularized by a TikTok creator, Zed Khan, in a video last month that drew millions of views. You are not outright quitting your job, but you're quitting the idea of going above and beyond, Khan explained in the video. So, a lot of people that have been stretched thin out here are just telling their employers, I'm doing just my job. I'm not going to go above and beyond. You're going to have to hire people that you need to do these other jobs. So, people are out here taking on several different tasks that they have never done before on their job, but they are, and it's, I can understand where people are coming from because it really is a catch 22. A lot of times when you take on these extra tasks, they're not paying you more. They're not. So you're doing your job plus another job or plus several other jobs and you're getting the same pay. Yeah, I guess a lot of people are putting their foot down. So, nearly half of white collar workers said they are turning down projects more frequently now than before the health crisis and resulting in labor shortage, according to a May survey by professionals by Korn Ferry. And 62% said they feel more emboldened to insist on a better work life balance since the labor crunch has begun. So, even more than before the pandemic upended the economy, the spring of 2020, a growing number of employees were seeking more flexible hours and remote work options, and more companies were providing them. So, they said burnout is what fueled quiet quitting. So I guess I can understand. There's only so much a human can do on a job. I mean, yes, you can probably do some extra things, but being that so many jobs are unfilled, I can imagine some of the things you are being told to do, or they want to insist that you do on top of your regular duties. I can understand why people are putting their foot down. Mm-mm-mm. So, because of staff shortages, assignments, and taking extra calls from customers, uh, 15 states and others on Saturday expanded to 50 states, and sometimes answered calls into the evening. This is what one employer did. And they said they felt like they were being taken advantage of because that's normally not what they would do, you know. And and she noted that she did receive overtime pay but was extremely burned out. So this person kept their job, but they reduced their hours down to 10 to 15 hours a week. Wow. So people are saying they're only going to do what they were hired to do, and that's it. How do y'all feel about that? I mean, you do have a lot of leverage as long as the shortage is still going on. You do. You have probably more leverage than you ever had before. But how do you feel about that? And and you got the holidays coming with the shortages still going on, and we shall see. America is actually in worse shape now than it was in 2020 around the same time. Yes, you had shortages, but now these shortages have gotten way beyond where they were even a year ago. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Are you, any of my subscribers, are you under pressure to take on more tasks because your company is shorthanded? And how does that make you feel? Just let me know in the comment section. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.